the Brewer League. Let's just jump right into today's episode. Allow me to introduce the stone kelsos. Here we see a kelso in his native habitat, holding in some smoke, going cross-eyed, and then looking like he's about to sneeze. Achoo. The Stone Kelsos beating Melbourne Mustangs. Batman is gonna take out Trip Down the Blue Line. I'll show you what. The King Captains taking on I don't know who they are yet. Breaking news. We have a new team playing. Craig has dropped the old logo, has dropped the old name. He's now the Swamp Rabbits. It's got a cool logo. Check it out. It's right here. So everyone, let's give Craig a round of applause for making a team. Taking the initiative. Ooh, Johnny with his new logo. Ice-based sharks are gonna kill South Park cows, especially with that new logo. Gonna take a fucking bite out of a cow. Secret Snake Club's going to beat the Dream Team. Derbytron taking out another question mark. Okay, let's have a look at the record book. Best goals in a single week. Vanning at the Disco, 36 goals. This season, Tripped on the Blue Line with 75. The season all-time best was in season 2014 when Tripped on the Blue Line got 320 goals. Assist. Best single week, South Park Cows, week 1, 41 assists. Best season, Derbytron, 120 assists. Best all-time season, Tripped on the Blue Line, season 2014 with 520 assists. Plus minus, best single week, Tripped on the Blue Line, week 1, plus 19. Season, South Park Cows with a plus 28. The best season of all time, Soft Dump in the Corner, season 2013. I believe that was year 1. Penalty minutes. Best single week, I'm Batman, in week 1 with 91 minutes. Best season, Ice Bay Sharks with 199. In penalty minutes, the best season of all time was Ice Bay Sharks in the season of 2014 with 793 penalty minutes. Power play. Best single week, Vanning at the Disco, week 1 with 25 points. Best season, The Dream Team with 66 power play points. Best season of all time, Tripped on the Blue Line, season 2014 with 281 power play points. Short-handed points. Best single week was week 1 with Ice Bay Sharks. Short-handed, 3 points. Best season, Secret Snake Club with 5 points. Best season of all time, Tripped on the Blue Line, season 2014 with 21 points. But this obviously was the year that Brian won. And it was obviously better than the year that Johnny won. Shots on goal. Best single week, Vanning at the Disco with 231 shots. Best season, Ice Bay Sharks with 694 shots on goal. Best season of all time was Tripped on the Blue Line, season 2014 with 2,940 shots on goal. Hits, best single week, Ice Bay Sharks week 1 with 142 hits. Best season, Ice Bay Sharks, 493 hits. Best season of all time for hits, Ice Bay Sharks, season 2015 with 2,072. The best single week was Ice Bay Sharks in week 1 with 84 blocks. Best season, Ice Bay Sharks, 292 blocks. Best season of all time, Ice Bay Sharks, season 2015 with 1,136. Take a look at this. What we find is that Brian Tripped on the Blue Line, has most of the all-time season wins from 2014. So 5 out of 9. If we get better over time, then you would expect that Ice Bay Sharks season 2015 took home the trophy last year. You would expect them to have the all-time highest, but they only have the all-time highest for the last season in hits and blocks. The Ice Bay Sharks also have every record for hits and blocks, whereas shots on goal, shorthanded, power play, penalty minutes, plus and minus, assist, and goals are all split between teams. So I'm making an appeal to the managers. The next time you add a player, consider a hitter or a blocker. Because the hits and blocks mean something. They have points assigned to them, and the ice-based Sharks are taking every single one of those points. For every hitter and blocker you pick up, that's one less the ice-based Sharks can pick up. You help yourself out by picking up points that you would otherwise have missed, and you're depleting the ice-based Sharks of points they might have been looking to get. Remember, this is a dynasty, and we are at risk every year. The ice-based Sharks cannot be allowed to win again. Having a look at the ice-based Sharks in the season of 2015, their top hitter has 304, followed by 239, 222, 200. And then when it comes to blocks, 157, 145, 105, 98. Obedient Kings, who took second place that year, their top hitter has 260, then followed by 169, 164, 164. Top blocker, 182, 160, 159, 150. So the blocks were doing better than the hits. Let's go. Who came third? I did. Oh, I did. Hits. Top hitter, 264, followed by 168, 165, 134. In blocks, 157, 123, 104, 92. Now let's go look at Habs suck. Hits, 192, 145, 133, 109. Blocks, 140, 116, 106, 65. Let's look at the Dream Team. Top hitter, 187, 156, 99, 33. I think you guys get it. Let's go over to look at the 2016 season. I don't even know what this means. Win-loss. They won hits. But look at that. As I said, when it comes to hits and blocks, Johnny is on the top. I'm Batman shares the same hit win-loss tie. And then it drops all the way down to 3-1-1. But when it comes to blocks, they still won with a 5-0-0 compared to I'm Batman's 4-1-0. 3-2-0, 3-2-0, 2-2-1, and it drops off pretty quick. PIM, they're back at the top with 5.0. So power play, and that correlates, doesn't it? Power play minutes, the amount of time they're spending on the bench. So my advice to the South Park Cows this week, check out how your hitters and blockers are doing compared to the ice-based Sharks, and maybe you can make some improvements and take over that win. Because South Park Cows, you need it. If you are going to be talking shit about how good you are at fantasy sports, and you come almost dead last every single year, your reputation is at stake. I advise, look at your blockers and hitters, compare them to the ice-based Sharks, and do what needs to be done. Because when it comes to a dynasty, you and I are in this together. We cannot let him win again. Well, that's all we have for this week's show. I hope you tune in next week after I've defeated Brody. That fucking sucked.